Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and we're back with another Total War Saga Troy video. So as you guys might have been aware, I've had access to the new Troy DLC for some time now and I've been able to play around with it and check it out. Now, I don't tend to cover much of the historicals on this channel as I am primarily focused on Warhammer in all its forms, but there was one thing I was really interested in showing you guys, which is the new Paragon unit system which has become available for the two new epic heroes. This is very much a create a unit system, which I think is rather interesting and could be extremely useful in Total War Warhammer. Yes, I am making this video about Warhammer, but it does kinda make sense, so without further ado, let's begin. The Paragon system is rather interesting. You see, it works in a specific way to create new units, in a certain sense. Now, here you can see that I've started a fresh new campaign. I've only got access to 4 units. Most of your factions only have access to a certain amount of units in Troy at the very beginning, as all other Total Wars. But how this works is that you can select the type of unit you want to upgrade. This can be any of the 4 that you have available at the start of a campaign. After which, you can then pick a teacher that Diomedes has access to. Diomedes has access to a number of different teachers which will grant different benefits to the said unit. There are a fair amount of different options for Diomedes, which means that you can tailor these new units to however you want. After you've picked your unit and you've selected your Strategos, then you can select Train your Paragon. After selecting Train, it will take 4 turns before this unit becomes available to you. It's important to note here that the unit that you're getting trained is not in your army. This Paragon unit is an entirely fresh new unit, so nothing in your army will be deleted in any way, shape or form. After 4 turns, the Paragon unit will be able to be recruited through a special recruitment tab. This is very similar as to how the Hunts Marshal in Warhammer 2 is able to recruit reinforcement units. However, it is important to bear in mind that this is a singular unit. You can see that this has been recruited, it's already got a few levels in terms of chevrons, and it's got the added benefit from the Strategos that I picked. So there you have it. Troy has added in a way for you to create your own units to tailor your own specific needs. True, it is kinda slow, as taking 4 turns to create a singular unit can take quite a long time to create a full army, but this leads to a lot of possibilities. Before anything, the chevron upgrade does not appear on every unit that you create. It's always the first one until you recruit it and make another one. So if you are mass stacking and building these, you won't have them all with chevron upgrades. But why am I putting so much importance on this new mechanic? Well, this mechanic could greatly benefit at least one specific race in Total War Warhammer, that of the Warriors of Chaos. Mainly because, currently as we play them, the Warriors of Chaos are in an undivided state. There are no specific units, barring a Regiment of Renown as far as I'm aware or memory serves, that are faction specific to a specific god. Now imagine the possibility of using this mechanic with the Warriors of Chaos when they eventually get their rework. You would start off your campaign with the basic undivided format, but as you start moving around, you can start recruiting faction-specific units by dedicating them to a specific god. So as you have normal access to Chaos Warriors, Chaos Chosen, and so on, you will also be able to unlock those units in a faction-specific sense, where you could then use this Paragon system to create Chaos Warriors of Slaanesh, Chaos Knights of Khorne, Chaos Chosen of Nurgle, and so on, where the units that were allowed to take marks of chaos and thus be dedicated to a god would then be visually represented as such, with their armors being painted in a certain way. By choosing a god too, you would also get benefits bestowed upon by that god. So say for example, the warriors of Slaanesh would then get armor piercing and be a little faster, but have a reduction to armor. Their own personal armor, of course. This, as far as I see it, could be used as a Mark of Chaos system. Yeah, it's literally just that simple. I think something like this would greatly benefit the Warriors of Chaos. Troy itself has been introducing a lot of new mechanics since its release. Of course, a lot of people haven't really been checking them out because there was an issue with Troy in the Epic Games Store and all that. But personal feelings aside, Troy has been implementing a lot of interesting things. The new Horde system, for example, or the multi-resources. I made a video regarding their new Horde system and how it could possibly benefit Total War Warhammer, and now, honestly, I think the Paragon system can too. Literally change its name to Marks of Chaos and only have 4 options instead of, I believe it was 7 in Troy, and there you go, Marks of Chaos. And yes, I am perfectly aware that this is a reskin function. However, bear in mind that, well, when you took a Mark of Chaos, all that really changed was your armor color. There are of course faction-specific units too, like for example the Hellstriders and all that, but this is something different. This could be a way to dramatically increase the possible roster for the Warriors of Chaos, and also make it incredibly thematic. You would be forced to work with undivided units until you could start dedicating units to other gods. Of course, the 4 turn time thing would have to be changed a little bit for Warhammer, maybe making it faster through different mechanics and so on, but other than that, I think the system itself would work rather well. What do you guys think about a system like this? I honestly think it would work extremely well, and it's extremely thematic. We've seen some mods try to do something in a similar sense, especially the Marks of Chaos mod. I think that kinda expands upon that a little bit, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and let's start a bit of a discussion. But with that, my friends, we've come to the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, might I suggest giving the video a like, or even subscribing to the channel, as it really does help us out. In the description section below are various links to different social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and Discord. Also in the description section is an affiliate link with Element Games where you could buy loads of hobby-based products, not just Warhammer, for 10 to 25% off. Making a purchase using that link and also our special code, which is also in the description, supports the channel at no extra cost to you, which we think is rather cool. A big thank you to our patrons. Your support means the world to us. It's amazing that people want to help a small channel like us grow and get to a higher level of content. A big thank you to Gibraltar LUSC, Ryan Birch, Andrew Prince, and Okro for subscribing to us at our Fane level. You guys are super cool. And a big thank you to Edward Yule, VS Vasan, Aaron Whitman, and Shaggy for subscribing to us at our King level. Honestly, we can't thank you all enough. And lastly, a big thank you to all of you for liking, sharing, and commenting on these videos. Honestly, it's because of you guys that the channel's been growing at such a great pace lately, so we can't thank you all enough. But with that, my friends, thank you so much for watching once again, and we shall see you all again very, very soon. Have a good day.